Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Good morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thursday
Good
morning.
morning.
Morning, ma'am.
Yeah, and time for presentation. So let us start the presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll
Yes,
count.
ma'am.
I'll call out
Yes.
roll numbers and do not delay in responding. If the person is not there, I'll wait for a second and I'll move on to the next roll number. Right? Okay. There are 40
Okay, ma'am.
students today in the class. So each student will be given 2 minutes time to make a presentation. Right? So without any delay, I would like to call roll number 1. Roll number 2.
Yes, ma'am. We are prepared. I am prepared. I'm ready.
Yes. Yes, roll number 1. Sorry, roll number 2.
Yes, ma'am. Roll number 2, Pratyay Prakash Singh.
Yeah. What's wrong? Start. Pratay Prakash, where are you? Hello? And moving on to roll number 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I start?
Yeah, start.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, you will ask us no question.
What?
You have given
Sorry,
7
ma'am.
questions. At which question we have to present?
Sorry.
You must be knowing what is the presentation. Hello?
No, ma'am, we know, but you have given 7 questions. On which questions we have to present?
Summarize.
Yes, ma'am.
Summarize it all.
Yes, ma'am.
In
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, sorry, ma'am. आवाज आ रहा है, ma'am.
sorry,
कुछ ma'am network issue की
today
वजह से
you
कट
are
क्यों
out.
रहा है, ma'am?
Oh, let her speak. After this, you can come.
Yes, ma'am. I normally get up at...
Your ongoing activities. Tell us about your mornings. How are your mornings and what are your ongoing activities?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I start?
Yeah.
Yes. I normally get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then after I read newspaper. Not regularly. I read newspaper, but sometimes I read newspaper, and after that I get fresh. Um, and you have to given one question key, what is in the importance of print media. So print media is important because it creates credibility. Print plays a very important role in our daily life. Print is the form of newspaper, weekly magazines, books, etc. These all are generates information about the surroundings. It brings to us the information of day-to-day happenings and make us aware. The most important difference between print and other media is that readership. The audience of electronic media is sometimes compared with it, but the audience of a channel is more volatile than the readership of a newspaper. As a viewer can switch to another channel anytime, sufficient space for feedback from its readers gives a newspaper an advantage over that media. A newspaper should give enough freedom to express to
Are you
its
talking
readers
about
as long
is your topic newspaper reading or is your topic your ongoing activities in the morning?
Ma'am, you have to give an
Ma'am,
8
time management.
questions.
Hello?
Hello,
Ma'am, you have given 7 questions and you told us that you can present in any of the
Yeah,
7
I said
questions.
summarize it. Make it short. Make it concise. Give
Yes,
the
ma'am.
main points of your mornings. How are your mornings?
Okay.
Continue.
Yes, ma'am. minimum formalities for printing a piece of writing can do good to newspaper or magazines in this times to speed. That's why print media is very important. My favorite news channel is G News. I do my breakfast at 9 o'clock. And normally I go to college at 8 o'clock, but in current situation due to COVID-19, my class is running in online mode at the same time 8 o'clock. And after that my class is over at 12:30 o'clock. I do lunch at 1 o'clock. That's all. It is my this is my daily routine. Thank you, ma'am.
We did not ask about lunch, or we did not ask about when do you come back, but we asked about just the mornings. The morning shows the day. So how do you start your mornings? Your activities, your something which you have been doing, right? So make your story concise and interesting, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
Pratap Prakash, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am there.
Yeah, start.
Okay, ma'am. You have given ma'am 7 questions, and first question: what time do you get up? I usually get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but on the weekend, like on Sunday or the day that is on a holiday, I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. But I felt that when I get up 6 o'clock in the morning, I feel perky, active, agile, and energetic.
That's it. Hello? Hello? Have you finished?
No, ma'am. इसके बाद मैम और भी questions है मैम. जैसे second question, what newspaper do you read?
I did not
So
ask
I
you to
read.
repeat the question. I just told you to give a presentation on your morning routine. Do
Yes,
not
ma'am.
bother about the questions. Just summarize the major activities in the morning. The questions were given just to help you
No,
make the presentation. Okay.
I usually get up morning because
Okay, the questions are
I
there, but that will help you to
get
make
up
the
8
presentation.
o'clock. Yes, ma'am. After that, I meditate. So that's due to the network issue, ma'am. The sound is not clear.
You're not audible. I gave you the guidelines how to speak about it. You have to speak about 2 minutes about the major activities in the morning, describing your mornings. How are your mornings? What are your major activities? How do you start your day? Right? How do you start your day? Your
Ma'am, you have given, sorry, ma'am, you have given me 7 questions, and I have prepared
minus
out
the
all
questions,
your
forget
seven
the
questions, but
questions.
your
Just give
questions
a
that
presentation on your daily routine, just for the morning. Yes,
Ma'am,
Naveen,
PPT
okay, ma'am, please.
presentation था.
I
roll number four.
usually,
Hello, roll
I
number
usually
four.
get, ma'am, my sound is clear or not, ma'am?
Roll number four. Roll number five.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I usually get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I start my morning with a glass of lukewarm water. My mornings are interesting because I do a lot of things in the morning. I do yoga. I also do some household chores. The best part of my morning is that I spend some quality time with my family members before my classes, and then I go to attend my classes. But before attending my classes with my family members, I read newspapers. I read Hindustan newspaper. It is a Hindu newspaper. It is the only newspaper that's come in my home. My all family members read this newspaper. As all we know the benefits of reading newspaper, it improves our writing skills, communication skills, vocabulary building. By reading newspaper, we get updated about our surroundings, world's happenings, and it also gives us entertainment like sports news, Bollywood news, and there are a lot of advantages to read this newspaper, so everyone should have the habit to read the newspaper. I don't meditate in the morning, but I do yoga, which helps me being feel active over the day. If I start my day with yoga, it helps me feel more energetic. It also helps me to get relief from back pain, and I do my all works with a brighter mood. I have my breakfast at 9 o'clock. I usually eat South Indian foods in my breakfast. I really enjoy my breakfast. That's why I can't escape it. In fact, even if I am busy, I take out time for my breakfast because I can't leave that have the fun of having it. Then I go to attend my college, but in this COVID situation, I attend my classes on online mode on Zoom from 8 o'clock, and it's end by 1 o'clock. Between this time, we learn, we enjoy, and we also get some new knowledge and experience with different faculty members. We learn how to speak, how to behave, everything which helps in overall development in management. I really enjoy my college time. Actually, learning is my interest and not a burden. I am eager to learn new things, and that's why I get into the college at time, and I come back from the college by 1 o'clock. Most of the time, when I come back from the college, I'm tired. When I get back from my college, I take some rest first, then I go for my lunch. I have my lunch at 2 o'clock. I generally eat chapatis or rice in my lunch. I don't be able to eat lunch with my family members because at that time all are busy in their own schedule. But since my classes ends by 8 o'clock, I feel hungry, and at that time I first take some rest, then I go for my lunch. That's all.
Okay. So you also included your afternoons. So there are some other,
Yes, ma'am.
seven set of questions for afternoons. So
Yes.
how can you be productive? And these questions are there to help you program your day. So if you're not doing something, you can start doing something, right? And be very
Yes,
particular about what you're doing. Thank you. Yeah, very good.
okay, thank you, ma'am.
The next roll number 5, 6, 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Hello.
Ma'am, you said that make a PPT presentation. So can I share my screen?
It was not a PPT presentation time. Why can't you speak on it?
Okay, ma'am.
You have made a presentation on what? Activities.
Ma'am, time management. You said that make a presentation on time
Okay,
management.
okay. Nandini, we can see your presentation on Saturday, right? On time management. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Today you are speaking
Okay.
on ongoing activities. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Start.
So I am an early riser, but in weekends I wake up late. I also read economic time newspaper, and it is very useful in this information technology era. Print media plays a vital role to gain information. It gives us national and international news also, which is necessary for us because we live in a society, so we have to know about what is going on around us. It also increases our thought process level. When we heard some news, then we also create our own thoughts on it, and this will increase our skills. I also do meditation for half an hour, and it is my best part of the day. It keeps my mind calm and sharp. We know that polluted environment affect our body very harshly, and we are students, so we have to keep our mind fresh, fast, and furious. So I utilize my time in morning with read newspaper and meditation. This is my daily routine. Thank you.
Yeah, very good, Nandini. Very crisp, concise, and precise. Very good. Okay. Roll number 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yes, ma'am. Nine, ma'am.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
And yes, ma'am. My morning routine. So, ma'am, morning routine can be very important for success and productivity. I usually get up at 5:30 in the morning. The very first thing I do in each morning is to say loud, "Thanks God for giving me this beautiful life, and today is going to be great." Bring a smile on my face each day and every time. Over past 2 years, I have been developing my morning routine. Due to some health issue, I started with a series of yoga about a year ago I started 2 minutes meditation, which I have since worked up to 10 minutes. And the routine helps me, this routine helps me feel more awake, grounded, and ready for the productive day. And after that, I just do my morning works and the household chores, little bit of household chores, because household chores is also a best exercise. It's also best exercise for the weight loss. So then after, I just get an up and fresh. Then eating meals at the right time can provide many benefits. So I will take, so the healthy time to take breakfast is usually around 7:30 to 8:30. So I usually take my breakfast at 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Then it's an ideal time to take a first meal. So in breakfast, I usually take poha, a whole grain protein, salad, fruits, and strawberries, peanut and butter. So next, then after, I read my newspaper. And I read my newspaper because yes, newspaper is also best way to improve our vocab. But nowadays, due to COVID, actually I read the Times of India newspaper. But I prefer to read online news due to COVID-19 threat. I asked my newspaper hawker to not deliver newspaper at my door. So the Times of India really improved my vocab also. So then after by reading the newspaper, I joined the online class, and which was held by our college, CIMAGE, and really, and it's a very good time to spend. And I really like to join the class, and I really enjoy the class because the teachers teach us in a very enthusiastic way, and we also get enthusiastic by the CIMAGE. And during this pandemic time, in Siemens is doing great. Siemens is giving us a great platform to explore ourselves. So I really appreciate Siemens for this, because it's also make many people get depressed during these times. So it's really freshen up my mind. And then after, by ending the class, at my classes ends at 1 o'clock, and by the end of the class, I just rush to my mom and say what happened in my class, and then she prepared the lunch for me, and me and my brother both do the lunch. We enjoy the lunch very much, and then we take a little bit of nap, because nap is also good for our health. So we take a nap, and by taking the nap, we woke up at around 4 o'clock. Then we do some little bit of study, 4 to 5 o'clock. Then after 5 o'clock in the evening, me and my brother both spend a quality time with my family. And I spend mostly, I want to spend my quality time with my grandpa, because I really love him the most, and he inspires. He have many beautiful stories to tell which inspire us a lot in our life. So I really like his stories. So I really want to spend the time, quality time with my grandpa, because I love him really the most in the world, and he's always the core of my heart. So I like to spend the time with him. And then after, by spending the time, the quality time with my family, I take some evening snacks. I make some evening snacks, like because I have some little bit health issues, so I have to make my diet very simple. So I eat poha. So that's a light evening snack I take. And at 7 o'clock, I took my dinner. And after take my dinner, because to take this is the best time to take the dinner, as doctors also prescribed us. So I took my dinner at 7 o'clock, and after taking my dinner, I just go for a walk, and then after walk, I come and make my and I read and I study all the things which I have, which was studied by our teachers. And then after studying approximately 11 o'clock, I just go to my bed with my mappa, and I get sleep. And this was my morning routine.
Okay. So this was not your morning. This was your daily routine of the entire day. Your mornings, your afternoons,
Yes.
your evenings.
Yes, after evenings.
Your
The whole routine,
day.
ma'am.
Okay, but good. Otherwise, very good. The only thing which
Yes,
I could, which I'm pointing out, is that when you're speaking about daily routine, when you're speaking about your ongoing activities, all your tenses should be in the present, right?
Okay.
No past tense is allowed over here. Like I took dinner.
Okay.
I take dinner. After taking
Yeah.
dinner,
Yes, ma'am.
I
I
wake up.
realized, but
I wake up. Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Some, of course, definitely, I'm impressed.